Alright, we're going to play the first map of the new Warping Core 2 DLC. Now I will say this build will work on Nightmare or Ruthless. Just know that when you do it on Ruthless, you'll get twice as many accessories at the end of the map. There are 4 spots where we will have issues with mobs hitting the core. We're going to address 2 of those areas with explosive traps, and the other 2 areas, which are outside the library, we'll use a DPS monk with a pet to keep things in order. Now granted, this isn't really necessary, but I personally hate my core getting hit even once, so I use a DPS monk to protect the core even though it will mean that I will not be able to fully upgrade my towers, which is actually okay with this map. Now I placed an ensnare aura right back here just to slow the mobs down, and then I put an ensnare and a strength drain aura on this gray tile here, and I do the same thing over here on the black tile right by the statue. Then I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my Series EV, and I'll connect those 2 aura stacks with a buff beam. We'll go ahead and switch to our Adept and finish the build out with Apprentice Towers. And for the DSTs, we're just going to do 4 DSTs, and we're going to go north, south, east, and west, and then we'll use the rest of the DU for LTs. Once all that's placed, we'll go ahead and swap to the DPS monk and a tower boost monk. Now my DPS monk is just going to stand right next to the core, even though it doesn't really have to be there at this particular point in the map, but I just put it there just so I get used to it. My tower boost monk is going to tower boost, and I'll upgrade as I can with the tower boost monk. And I do check the overhead map ever so often to see where these cores move to. This is one of the problem areas. That explosive trap really isn't there to kill mobs, but it is just to knock them back to allow DSTs and LTs to kill them. It allows them to kill them a little bit quicker than the explosive traps will. Now I'm going to head over to one of the other problem areas. There is a explosive trap over here to take care of things, but I'm still just going to stand right over here until this core is no longer over here. Now, when I see the crystal is outside, I immediately go there. This thing is mostly hit by stray kobolds that will explode, or archers who will shoot it with an arrow. Out here on this side and on the north side are the two worst areas and where it would almost always get hit just due to those two types of mobs. And it is the reason why I bring a DPS hero to this map, just so I can just stand out here and take care of the mobs so that this crystal doesn't get hit. I never have lost a wave or lost a run because of the crystal getting killed. I just hate it being hit. Alright, now I'm going to bring in my summoner with a Huntress and Monk Guardian, and my other summoner with a Huntress and Apprentice Guardian. And that is it. If we look at our item box, we should see that we do have 8 accessories, because we got 2 for each hero because we played this on Ruthless. Yep, there we go, Zamira's bracers. Alright, time for part 2.